All right, we have some breaking news here that the New York Stock Exchange just released that, as you saw from the title of this video, that was not clickbait, but yes, the stock market is going to be moving to a structure where it's open 22 hours a day. From CNBC, New York Stock Exchange to extend after hours trading. Now, maybe you're a new or beginner and you're not quite sure what it means by that, but just the structure of the market is the market has the normal open, which is at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, and then the quote unquote normal close, which is at 4 p.m. Eastern. So that's, like I said, the normal times where people are saying, oh, the stock market open or the stock market close. They're either talking about open 9:30 a.m. Eastern or 4 p.m. Eastern for the close. But outside of these two, so we have the open over here and we have the close over here, but then you have this area right here. That is extended trading. And that is what's being changed. What is it being changed to? Well, let's dig through the details. So as noted, this New York Stock Exchange on Friday announced plans to extend trading on all its electric exchanges to 22 hours a day. Under the new plan, trading on the NYSE ARCA electronic exchange, again, just the stock market, just look at it as stock market, don't overcomplicate this, would open at 1:30 a.m. and close at 11:30 p.m. Eastern on weekdays. So let's go through it. It closes, it being the stock market, at 4 p.m. Eastern, going back to the normal close. That then goes all the way until 11:30 p.m. Eastern, and then the market officially closes. But then, not that much while longer, at 1:30 a.m., the market, quote unquote, opens up for extended trading at 1:30 a.m. until 9:30 a.m., which is when you get the normal open. So that's a very, very big range of times. And this is also something where I see it as either a positive or a potential red flag. Because, and I can't say it's universally, so I don't make this to you directly, but what I can say, well, I guess I can't say it for sure, but with a good guess would be if you're some sort of scalper day trader and you need a lot of movement, you need some good smooth action, you need a lot of volume, then yeah, waking up at 2 a.m. in the morning and trading probably not going to be the best for you. But if you do have some sort of strategy or some sort of approach that doesn't really require a whole bunch of volume and you don't necessarily need for the price to be, operating in a smooth manner, then I guess in theory, maybe you could be trading at, 2 o'clock in the morning or, 10 o'clock at night. Again, all these I'm talking in Eastern times. Maybe that could be the potential. So like I said, yes, this is very interesting news. Yes, it opens up a whole new world, I'm thinking, for a lot of people. But I'm also very curious, what sort of volume will this extended hour session actually get? And then in terms of some reasoning, the NYSE's initiative to extend the U.S. equity trading to 22 hours a day, 5 days a week, underscores the strength of our U.S. capital markets and growing demand for our listed securities around the world. And this is what does pique my interest a little bit, because in the world of Forex, you'll have certain markets. So maybe you've never heard, but if not, I'm going to tell you right now. Forex is known as, it's open 24/7, because in somewhere in the world, one of the Forex currency markets is going to be open. But all those different currencies have kind of better or worse times to trade, because depending on where you're at in the world is going to dictate whether or not that you should really be focusing on that currency, because it all goes back to that whole volume. And if there's not a lot of volume, price action can get very choppy. So what I'm curious about is the market is, when it's, I'm just trying to think. So who has a lot of money? We'll just go with, the UK or Europe. When Europe is in kind of their prime time of the day, yes, for the United States markets, maybe that's some sort of, super early in the morning for us or something. But if they're all getting now active in the United States market because of the extended hours, does that all of a sudden become a very liquid time where there's a lot of volume? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. But that's also why I went back and prefaced my statements by saying it's probably not going to be a good idea to go and try to be a day trader and trade at 2 a.m. in the morning Eastern. But again, if there's another part of the world and that part of the world is all of a sudden awake and active and interested in the U.S. stock market, does that create a liquid market that we as Americans could be trading at 2 a.m. in the morning? So let me know your comments down below. Like I said, this is just breaking news. I'm just thinking out loud with you. And then one final point, the NYSE plans to file updated rules for extended trading with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Now, this is one thing that I'm not sure about. So if you're some sort of, attorney within the SEC world or whatever, they're planning to file these rule changes. Is there any chance that the SEC may be like, nope, that's not happening? Or is this for sure going to happen? Because I don't understand how that works. The article doesn't mention anything. So if you do know, if that's your kind of world of expertise, let us know down below. I don't see why they wouldn't make sure that it's okay, but there does seem to potentially be at least a little bit of an attribute of, I think this is going to be the case, but not quite sure until the SEC gives a stamp of approval. So said another way, if you know the probabilities of that stamp of approval, if this is like 100% going to be stamped or a high likelihood, like I said, let me know down below. But overall, yeah, assuming it goes through, assuming it gets that stamp of approval, stock market open 22 hours a day on the weekdays. And as I talked about, there's some definitely interesting dynamics that it'll be interesting to see how the overall and rest of the world views that when they can now get access to the market during their kind of more so daylight normal hours in whatever country they're in. So let me know your thoughts down below. Are you looking forward to this? Are you excited? Do you not really care because it's not going to change your approach? But let me know down below. And also, do you like these kind of breaking news type segments where I find something that is in the news and talk about it? Any sort of feedback, as always, appreciated. Leave that down below. Finally, if you're not a subscriber, if you want a just easy way to help out the channel, hey Clay, how can I help out the channel without spending a dime? Just hit the subscribe button, a super easy way to support and just show some appreciation for the channel here itself. So thanks for watching, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, 22 hours a day coming our way. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.